Hello, Ebon and Flowing here. Welcome back, guys, to my second video in this series on how to set up an old office PC for home use. So in the last video, we created a USB thumb drive with a Windows 10 bootable drive on there. And now we're going to go ahead and use it to install Windows 10. So let me turn this PC on and see if we get anything. Okay, getting something. Alright, there we go. Oops. No operating system found. Boot sequence automatic repeat. So what this means is, yep, it doesn't have an operating system on there currently. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead and get our thumb drive back and put it in the PC, and sometimes we'll pick it up by itself, or we might need to go ahead and force shut it down. Alright. Alright. Let's see if we'll pick it up. Okay, doesn't seem like it. So I'm going to go ahead and force shut it down. Okay. Alright. Gonna go ahead and turn it back on. Alright, let's see. This time we should see the option to. Okay. Oh, there it is. So now we're good to go. So now we get to install Windows 10. So I'm going to go ahead and choose 64-bit. If you have like a really old PC that's not capable of it, right now the majority of the PCs should be capable of 64-bit. So I'm going to go ahead and choose 64-bit. Give it a second. It's loading. Alright, there we go. We see the Windows logo. Okay, perfect. So from here, go ahead and hit next. Install now. Alright. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and accept the terms. Hit next. So here you want to make sure you choose the custom option. If you click upgrade, it's so if you're older and if you already have an older operating system in here, you're going to choose upgrade. But in this case, there's nothing in here. So if I click upgrade, it's just going to give me an error and bring me back here. So I'm just going to go ahead and save me the time and choose custom. And choose it only has one hard drive, so I'm going to go ahead and choose that. Next. And okay, that went faster than I expected. But yeah, this step is going to take some time, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this video and I will come back to it once it's done. Okay, looks like that part is done. So it just restarted the PC. So once it restarts, again, depending on your PC, it might take a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and wait. Something's happening. Or not. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and pause this video again. And yeah, I'll come back when there's something different here. Oh yeah, this might go through like the restarting and it might blink a couple times, so don't be alarmed if that happens. Just wait for it. Alright, there we go. Looks like we're ready. Yep. Go ahead and hit yes, United States, US. Nope, I don't want to add another keyboard layout. Nope. Yeah, so most of these office PCs are not going to have Wi-Fi, just Ethernet. So I'm going to go ahead and choose I don't have internet. Yep, continue with limited setup. So you're going to create a username. In this case, I'm just going to put hello world as my username. Which, in case you guys don't know, I mean, those of you out there who are who did coding in any language before should know this, but hello world is typically like the first thing everyone knows. Everyone learns how to code, and regardless of language, typically. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit next. If you want to create a password, go ahead and create a password. But in this case, I'm just going to leave it blank. So if you don't want a password, just leave it blank and hit next. Yeah, it's up to you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and turn all of those off. I might just leave location on because it might help with the weather app and automatically keep track of your time and stuff like that. But it's completely up to you guys. It's just personal preference. It doesn't make a big difference either way. Next. Nope. If you want to use Cortana, go ahead and hit accept, but I'm not gonna do that. Yep. Yeah, and this part shouldn't take too long, but it's just still gonna take a little while, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video. And once this is done, it should go ahead and bring me directly to our Windows homepage. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video. Alright, here you go. Everything is good to go. So sometimes if for some reason your screen looks a little too big or something like that, usually that's because it hasn't really detected that the display driver is not properly installed. Usually once you go through a Windows update, it should fix itself. Or you can just right click, go to display settings, and choose your monitor settings over here. Yep, and for most cases, these Office PCs are only going to be able to run like 60 FPS. I mean, sorry, 60 hertz. But if you have a little bit of something a little bit more powerful, and you got a monitor that can handle it, you can go to Advanced Settings, and you go to Display Adapter Properties, Monitor, figure out yeah, if you have something with a little more hertz, you can go ahead and change in here. But in this case, this is all the option. Apply, etc. Alright, and voila, you got Windows 10 installed and ready to go. You're probably going to have to go through a lot of updates first, but other than that, everything should be set. But one thing I would make sure to do is, especially since it's these old Office PCs, it's not going to be the fastest thing ever. So in order to not slow it down further, I'm going to go ahead and disable some of the startup stuff. So to do that, it's just you can either do just look up task, you can just look it up over there, or in the search bar, or you could just do Control Shift Escape, press those three together, and Task Manager should pop up right here. And just go to more details, then go ahead and go to Startup. Where are you at? So typical, there's gonna be more stuff here. So unless you know you're gonna need it, I would typically turn off everything. I mean, OneDrive is up to you guys, but I typically turn off everything except for Windows security, because that way, nothing else slows down my computer and just keeps on running in the background for no reason. If you want to see what your CPU, and it looks like it has a 14 i5, got 8 GB RAM, and let's see, yep, 500 GB hard drive. So if you want to see a quick info about your PC, how it's running right now, this is a pretty good way to figure that out. Also, depending on what you're doing, you might want to turn on virtualization on. Should it make a big difference? To do that, you're gonna have to restart the computer and go to BIOS, enter, I think it's like CPU settings or advanced settings, something like that. There should be a virtualization option. But yeah, that's it for today. Have fun with your brand new computer. I mean, it's used, but right now it's basically brand new. And yeah, that's it.